What's up, citizens? It's your boy Jay, aka Mavi, and welcome to my world. You know it's a Mavi world and we're just living in it. But anyway, today what we're going to be talking about is none other than the Curlsmith Bond Curl Rehab Salve. And so I know you probably have seen this all over YouTube, but me personally, I haven't seen anyone with my exact hair type. And so I thought, why not? I had a few little coins, laying around there with the good old help of good old Biden, we'll say. But anyway, I did purchase it. I paid full price. So no, this video is not sponsored. I just want to, throw that out there. I actually paid for these with my hard-earned dollars, we'll say. But because this isn't necessarily a styling product, I didn't necessarily want to come to you guys with a styling video. I just wanted to focus on this one main product and let that be it. So yes, my hair is completely done. It is completely dry, but we'll talk about that later. But I also shot a little bit of footage of me applying the product and actually working it into my hair so you can see a little bit of how it applies and how it reacts to my hair personally. And so that's pretty much what we're getting ready to do. And then once I come back, we'll get into my thoughts and opinions on how this product truly is, or if it's worth it, if it's worth that $29, we'll say. And so you already know what we about to do. Let's get to it, y'all.
I'm coming off the way, yeah. I don't know I could pay, yeah. I'm turning on the AC, yeah. Why you looking at me crazy? That you tryna go ahead, that you gonna go ahead, yeah. Why you looking at your iPhone? She just listening to my song, yeah. Little bitch, I got taste, yeah. Said I'm coming for the place. Drugs in my vein, I got ice on. Better start calling me an icon, yeah. I'm tryna beat the game, yeah. I don't know how to play. I'm a blind man, wishing you was Cyclops. Nigga need to see her from my high tops. You was all the same with the lights off. Little bitch, I got lights off. Car beeps coming out of my fog. Rotos if I need eye drops. Toilet paper stacks like a trigger. Blowing up the spot like a pipe bomb. Answering my phone, I'm like, hi mom. Headings in the phone, it's an iPod. I don't give a fuck, I'm like, why God? I don't give a fuck, I'm like, why star? Drugs in my vein, I'm an icon. I don't give a fuck, I'm like, why stop? Ice on my wrist, I'm an icon. I don't give a fuck, I'm like, why stop? Drugs in my nose, I'm an icon. I don't give a fuck, I'm like, why God? I'm coming off the way, yeah. I don't know I could pay, yeah. I'm turning on the AC, yeah. Why you looking at me crazy? That you tryna go ahead, that you gonna go ahead, yeah. Why you looking at your iPhone? She just listening to my song, yeah. Little bitch, I got taste, yeah. Said I'm coming for the place. Drugs in my vein, I got ice on. Better start calling me an icon, yeah. I'm tryna beat the game, yeah. I don't know how to play. I'm a blind man, wishing you was Cyclops. Nigga need to see her from my high tops. You was all the same with the lights off. Little bitch, I got lights off. Car beeps coming out of my fog. Rotos if I need eye drops. Toilet paper stacks like a trigger. Blowing up the spot like a pipe bomb. Answering my phone, I'm like, hi mom. Headings in the phone, it's an iPod. I don't give a fuck, I'm like, why God? I don't give a fuck, I'm like White Star. Drugs in my vein, I'm an icon. I don't give a fuck, I'm like White Star. Ice on my wrist, I'm an icon. I don't give a fuck, I'm like White Star. Drugs in my nose, I'm an icon.
Okay, so as you saw from the footage, the product goes on fairly well. Let's just say that. In my opinion, excuse me, just took a little bit of my drink there, but in my opinion, I honestly feel like it's I don't want to call it a real good conditioner, but just to give it a little bit more substance, I honestly do feel like it's a really, really, really good deep conditioner. We'll say it's not a conditioner, so if you put it on your hair and you get a totally different reaction, again, I'm just telling you my personal opinion, but in my opinion, it goes on like a conditioner. That's what we'll say. It goes on like a conditioner, but once you let it sit into your hair, it'll basically soak in. It kind of has like a, I know you pretty much saw it, but it kind of has like a, I can get some out. You see that kind of a little bit of a pull, not necessarily attacking this, but a little bit of a pull, so it kind of bonds to your hair, as the name suggests, Bond Salve. But anyway, once you let it sit into your hair, it literally kind of melts into your hair, in my opinion, and it kind of gives it that silkiness. And so that's why I say it feels like a really, really good conditioner, because even though it's not a conditioner, it behaves and it responds like a conditioner. Now, I will say this is a protein-based treatment, so do keep that in mind. It's not necessarily meant for moisture or meant for hydration. It is meant for bonding. It is meant for repair. It's supposed to bond all three of the bonds in your hair. I can't really remember off the top of my head. It's like a sulfide bond. There's some bonds in your hair, we'll say, but they're all protein bonds, we'll say, but it's supposed to bond all three of them, as opposed to, many people talk about Olaplex, which only bonds one. Now, I have used Olaplex before, and I do still have some left over, so I may actually do a quick video explaining, that product and, how that reacts. But in terms of this, in comparison to the Olaplex, and, if you also look at the size, this is 8 fluid ounces. 8 fluid ounces, now, albeit it is $29, but Olaplex is pretty much the same price depending on where you get it. If you get it in the store, it's $30-something with tax, and if you order it, you're paying pretty much that plus shipping. So keep that in mind as well. And so in my opinion, this is much more of a value than the Olaplex itself. Now, depending on the type of damage that you have in your hair may respond more to the Olaplex, or it may respond more to this. I will say, when this comes to mind, I feel like this would be a better option overall, simply because, number one, you get more uses. Number two, it bonds all three of the bonds in your hair. And then number three, you just have more product. I mean, straight up, you have more product. Like I said, they're the same price. And so with 3 uses out of Olaplex based on that one small bottle versus I've used this twice already. And so this isn't necessarily the first time I've used it. But as of right now, I don't have any complaints. Now, if you can see my hair now, and that's another thing that I wanted to do with this video, as opposed to just showing you how I styled my hair. I actually wanted to style my hair and then go an entire week basically with the style, just to see how it holds up. If it truly, if we can really give this Curlsmith product the title that everybody, gives it, the esteem, we'll say. People pretty much hype it up. Is it worth the hype? In this case, I honestly feels like it does. The only thing I've actually done to my hair in comparison to any other time I've washed and gold or did finger coils, yes, this is a finger coil style, was I just refreshed it once this weekend. I literally just refreshed it right before I came on camera. So honestly, I didn't really need to. I was just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and do it, because I wanted to loosen up the curls. I typically like my hair to be poofy a little bit. Like if you see a little bit over here, it's kind of done that already. I want this side to kind of, do that now. But as you can tell with me pulling on it, my hair, like, it literally springs right on back, so it definitely gave my hair a needed protein, elasticity boost. That's honestly what I feel like it's more so built for. It's meant to build the elasticity back up in your hair. That's honestly what gives your hair the strength. When you pull on it, it's supposed to have a little bit of give before it basically snaps off. And so that's honestly what I feel like this is meant for. It's a bond salve. It's meant to repair those bonds in your hair, to give it that elasticity, to give it that strength, to give it that much needed nourishment. And so, in my opinion, I feel like it's a great product. If you have $30 lying around, if you can go over to I think they sell it in Sephora. I purchased it directly from the website. In all honesty, I just you know what? Because I was buying other products, and that's another thing. The products that I used for this style, and I may actually do a video on them specifically, but I basically was just trying them out because they were small sample sizes. But I used the Curlsmith, their co-wash, which I know I will do a video on that, but also their, what is it called? It's like their balm, their soft hold style balm or something like that. That product surprised me the most out of any others aside from this. And so I'll definitely do a video on that coming up after this one. But for right now, like I said, if you have that $30 lying around, I definitely feel like this is a good product. It is definitely worth the money. If your hair is severely damaged, it will give you that, that strength, that extra elasticity over time. It is not a product that's going to be like the Afrogy where once you rinse it out, your hair feels hard. Like you can definitely feel that protein in there. This is definitely not that. This is meant to build the protein over time. It actually tells you, to continuously use it every week. Where does it say that? Oh, yeah, it tells you down here, depending on your porosity, it tells you to use every 2 to 3 days for, a certain amount of time. For low porosity hair, which I am, it says use every 45 days, 4 to 5 days, not 45, 4 to 5 days for every 15 minutes. And so I think I actually let it sit on my hair 30 minutes just to see, if it was gonna make my hair feel any old type of way. I will say my hair using it this time felt a little bit stronger than last time, but like I said, I let it sit a lot longer. And so you can definitely feel the product working when you put it in there. And then also do not respect results. I can't talk today, y'all. Do not expect instant results overnight. Over our hair journeys have learned, or you should have learned, that things take time. Hair growth takes time. Building up the quality of your hair takes time. And so if you have excessive damage, even if you have a little bit of damage, don't expect it to, be instantly improved or fixed overnight. This is a product to aid you in the regeneration or the rebuild, we'll say, of your hair. And so, as I stated earlier in this video, I do like this product. I do recommend it. And so if you're in the area, if you see it hanging around, definitely pick it up. If you have used it before and you're catching this video now, drop down in the comments. Tell me your experiences. Tell me how many times you've used it. Tell me how many times you've used it. I cannot talk today, I swear. And then, just tell me if you would purchase it again. In my opinion, I feel like I would, but again, I've only used it twice, and so I'm going to use it continually, and I'm also going to do another update, probably some months from now, just to, say whether or not I'm still using it, and then we'll just play it from there. But if you've gotten to this point in the video, as I always state in all of my videos, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because we always need more citizens in this tribe. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out.